Question 13, what ensures that one branch of the government never becomes too powerful? A, the ombudsman. B, the justices of the Supreme Court. C, the freedom of speech. Or letter D, checks and balances, no? Ang updated mo, Coach, sabi daw, no? Opo, ganun talaga, alright? If sabay silang mamatay, sino susunod, Coach? Ay, hindi ko pa po na-check, no? Oo, pero may provision na gano'n. Magandang tanong po yan. Pasensya na, hindi ko na naaalala, no? Hanggang 5 lang yung naalala ko. Okay, question number 13. What ensures that one branch of government never becomes too powerful? Ito po yung sinasabi natin kanina. Na para bagang, laging word ko yung na para bagang na yan, no? So, na para bagang, wala po dapat isang branch ang magiging abusive of the powers, no? So, we have our, ilang items po tayo tonight? 30 items lang po tayo. Po kayo mag-alala. So, the correct answer for this one is, yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. We have the checks and balances, no? Alright, so that we could avoid that that one branch will wield too much power, no? Let's have question number 14. What happens in a constitutional convention? A, at least 12% of the registered voters conduct a petition. B, justices meet to discuss unclear constitutional provisions. C, representatives meet to form or amend the Constitution. Or letter D, the lawmakers debate the constitutionality of bills, no? Bakit kasi namamatay? Nung problema tayo kung sinong ipapalit, sabi daw, no? Totoo naman po. Pero para maganda na rin yun, no? Para meron po tayong mitigation, risk mitigation. Okay? Sige po. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, no? Ayan na nga. So may sumasagot ng B, may sumasagot ng D. Alright, interesting. Okay? Okay. Actually, mga kababayan, dapat di po kayo sasagot ng D. Kasi ang Constitutional Convention, this is a method of what? Of charter change. Pag sinabi po natin charter change, binabago po ang isang konstitusyon. Lawmakers debate the constitutionality of bills. Bills po yung pinag-uusapan dito, hindi po yung saligang batas. So hindi po dapat letter D. What should be the answer? The answer should be letter C. Representatives meet to form or amend the Constitution. Ayan. Okay, no? So mga kababayan, ito po, no? Actually, natanggal yung aking slide, no? Pero yes, meron po tayong different ways, okay? Meron po tayong different ways on how we amend our Constitution, no? So, the thing is, number 1, we have our People's Initiative, no? Ito po yung tipong direktang ang mga tao, sila po ang magdedesisyon, kung paano po sila po magdedesisyon na papalitan na nila ang saligang batas. And it will require that at least 12% of the registered voters, no, will be doing that petition. Okay po. Ngayon, alright, meron din po tayong tinatawag na CONCON. Ito po yung Constitutional Convention. In here, the representatives, no, or delegates will meet, okay po, at sila po ang mag-a-amend o magda-draft, no, ng ating constitution. So ito po yung mga delegadong i-elect, no, napipiliin, no, tapos manggagaling sila sa iba't ibang sektor, sila po yung gagawa ng constitution. So that's the Constitutional Convention. Samantala, meron pa po dyan yung ating Constituent Assembly, no? So again, meron po tayong tatlo, no? Kasi ang madalas na tanong lang naman ng board exam dyan, which is not one, no, of the many methods, no, used for for charter change. So ang tatlo po na ginagamit natin, take note lang natin, People's Initiative, CONAS, and CONCON. Ulitin ko lang po, no? Ano po ang 3 ways natin to change our constitution? We have the People's Initiative, CONAS, CONCON. Ano yung CONAS? Constituent Assembly. And CONCON, Constitutional Convention. Okay pa? I hope that's clear. So kung ibig sabihin, kung ano hindi ko nabanggit, yun po yung sagot doon. Kasi ang madalas na tanong lang naman dyan, the following are methods to change or revise or amend the Constitution except. Okay? Okay, sige. Ligwak daw sila. Anyway, let's proceed to question number 15. The Congress, by a vote of blank of both houses, in joint session assembled, voting separately, shall have the sole power to declare a state of war. Yan po ba yung letter A, 2/3, B, 1/2, C, 3/4, or letter D, minority? Ulitin ko lang po, no? Question number 15, the Congress, no, by a vote of blank of both houses in joint session assembled, voting separately shall have the sole power to declare the existence of war. I remember na meron pa nga pong dating question na sino daw po ang pwedeng mag-declare ng state of war. Ang lagi sinasagot ng mga kaguro doon, President. Hindi po. According to the Constitution, it should be the Congress. So tandaan nyo po yan, ha. Ulitin ko lang po, ang Congress po, sila lang po ang may kakayahan na mag-declare ng state of war. Pero ilang boto? The answer should be letter A, 2/3 tumpak. Okay? That is by virtue of Article 6, Section 23 of our Philippine Constitution. Okay? Alright. O, diba, ang bilis lang po natin. That's the end of our politics. Ito pala. Dito pala napasok yung methods of charter change natin, no? So, ulitin ko lang po. Ito po, no? Ito po yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. So, we have 3 methods of charter change. Yung una po, yung Constitutional Convention na sinabi po natin kanina, na siya pinag-usapan po natin dun sa question kanina, the people will elect delegates and these delegates will be the ones to draft the changes in the Constitution. Magmi-meet po silang lahat, no? At sila po ang mag-iisip talaga kung ano ang lalamanin, no, ng mga pagbabago ng Constitution. Ang CONAS o ang Constituent Assembly, mismong ang Kongreso na kinapapalooban ng House of Representatives at ng mga senador ang magpo-propose ng changes at ang kinakailangan dito 3/4 of the vote, no? And syempre, ito pong People's Initiative, mismong mga mamamayan ang magpo-propose, no, ng amendment. By the way, anong pinagkaiba ng amendment at revision? Kung sabi po nating amendment, change parts of the Constitution. Pero pag po revision, revise the whole Constitution, no? So ulitin ko lang po, People's Initiative, the citizens propose amendments through a petition signed by 12% of the voters.